Just one. I just need this one. Trust me. The left
I
hook.
only need one too.
Okay.
You get that too.
That's fine. All right, then we both got it. We both got it.
Like, come on, bro.
I can't hear you.
You know, you stole the show. You know, I know it's, you know, you're the main event. You're supposed to, but you delivered.
Right.
And you, after it, said, you know, knock, knock, Tank.
Yeah.
I'm knocking on the door. You came over here, said light skin. A lot of fight fans like when people call out and do things like that.
But only person that don't like it is him. He's kind of weird. But now he got no choice but to fight me. The fans want him to fight me. After what I just did tonight against a guy that's bigger than him, come on now. If I touch him, what's gonna happen? Talk about that. Everybody want to talk about, oh, Keyshawn, what if he touch you? What if I touch him? Yeah, okay. Come on.
Boxing is built on rivalries, and the tension between Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Keyshawn Davis is impossible to ignore. After months of trading words, the two finally came face-to-face in a heated interview that quickly went viral across the boxing world. Did I end this video? We'll break down what happened, why this confrontation matters, and what it could mean for the future of their growing rivalry.
He coming with, he can't do all them shenanigans and all that he be doing with other people. He can't do that to me.
But I'm just saying, Key, listen.
To understand why this meeting became so intense, we first need to look at what led to it. Gervonta "Tank" Davis has built his career as one of boxing's most feared and entertaining fighters. With an unbeaten record and a series of impressive victories, he has earned his place among the sport's biggest names. His explosive power and exciting fighting style have made him a must-watch attraction every time he steps into the ring.
May or may not fight guys like Shakur or Devin. What would his legacy be then in your eyes?
I think his legacy will be in his time, which he needs to be respected for, that Tank did what most of the greats did in their time. One ballot, as far as I'm concerned, Hall of Famer. So based on that in his time, as far as his era, where it was loaded with fighters or fights and fighters that, you know, could have fought each other and they didn't. Every era has that same situation. I don't think that ever gonna go away or ever would be something dismissed from eras of conversation. But I think Tank Davis, you know, understand his path and gonna go by what he feels. Hey, he's young still, might change his mind, who knows? Something might happen in the next 1 or 2 fights where there's an automatic repeat or rewind of something spectacular on his way.
On the opposite side is Keyshawn Davis, the Olympic silver medalist, who has quickly made his mark in the professional ranks. Known for his speed, skill, and confidence, Keyshawn has impressed with every fight. As his reputation has grown, he has repeatedly called out Gervonta "Tank" Davis, keeping their rivalry alive through bold statements and constant challenges.
I don't need you, bro. If you want to fight me, send me a contract, but if you don't, I'm going to be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm going to make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you. Little dude, little dwarf, oopa loopa.
For months, the rivalry has grown through constant back-and-forth exchanges outside the ring. Keyshawn has accused Tank of avoiding a fight with him and choosing easier opponents. Tank has dismissed those claims, saying Keyshawn is only using his name to gain attention and raise his profile.
I want to fight him, bro, because he been tricking the boxing game for too long. He been tricking the boxing game for too long. He makes shit look good. He makes shit look better than what it is.
The rivalry intensified even further after Tank announced his plans to retire from boxing. That news sparked even more questions about whether he and Keyshawn would ever fight. Fans expected their face-to-face interview to provide answers, but instead, it turned into a heated confrontation that quickly became one of the biggest talking points in boxing.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight.
You're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
The setting reflected the importance of the moment. In a dimly lit studio, all eyes were on the two fighters as cameras captured every reaction and stare. Tank entered first calm and confident, but clearly aware that this was more than just another interview. When Keyshawn arrived, the atmosphere changed instantly. He came in with energy and confidence, ready to speak his mind. From the moment he sat down, it was clear he had no intention of holding back, staying true to the outspoken personality that has defined him.
Davis Keyshawn, this new guy, he's 140 pounds. He's not bad.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. That's him right there.
Ooh, no, I thought he was.
Ooh, there you go right here.
From the very beginning, the tension was obvious. It was clear this wasn't going to be a friendly conversation. Once the interviewer brought up Tank's retirement plans, the discussion quickly became heated. Keyshawn accused Tank of retiring to avoid fighting him and the sport's rising stars. He claimed Tank was walking away instead of facing the next generation. Tank pushed back immediately. He defended his unbeaten career, highlighted everything he has accomplished, and insisted that Keyshawn still has a lot to prove before comparing himself to him. The exchange only grew more intense as neither fighter backed down. Every comment was answered immediately, turning the interview into a relentless war of words. Both remained convinced they were the superior boxer and believed they would win if they ever faced each other in the ring. Throughout it all, Keyshawn spoke with complete confidence, showing no doubt in his abilities.
I would prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would not Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that he got the power, he got the skill and ability, he's patient, you know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with. And he know that. His coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Tell us to go fight the from Cuba. No, nigga, I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fighter. What you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank, you know.
The interview went on. The argument became even more heated. Neither fighter was willing to back down, and each response added more tension. Keyshawn stayed confident and continued standing by his views. He went beyond questioning Tank's retirement, criticizing his career by arguing that many of his biggest wins came against opponents who weren't at their peak. Keyshawn claimed Tank had been selective with his matchups instead of facing every top contender, a criticism that has also been raised by some people in the boxing community.
No Lamont Roach, but you know, when you're looking at Shakur Stevenson, when you're looking at, you know, these other fighters that he should really be fighting, you know, he don't want to do them fights. He wants to retire.
Yeah.
So don't come and but don't come and come at me. Yeah. And go, oh yeah, let's give it all, you know, Barry Big Bollocks, and go, oh yeah, let's give him some stick, and then make out like we want the fight. And then we send an offer over, and then you fight for 15 million, and yet you fight Lamont Roach. Don't do all that. Do you know what I mean?
It was a real offer. That was true then.
It was a real offer. We offered. I said, listen, you keep talking shit. My promoter's going to get back to you in 48 hours. 50 minutes. Initial offer sent over. You know, but was it Uncle didn't let him out to play? His boss didn't let him out. That's it. So he wants to talk about, 50 million. First offer. First offer.
There was room to negotiate.
Of course there was. But he's an idiot. I don't even know if he knows what negotiating means.
The rivalry escalated even further when the trash talk reportedly turned toward Tank's family. While personal insults are common in boxing, bringing family members into the discussion is often seen as crossing the line. According to reports, those comments upset Tank and made the feud even more personal. The situation gained even more attention after Gervonta Davis's brother publicly responded to the remarks. His reaction became another major part of the story, adding fuel to one of boxing's most talked about rivalries and leaving fans eager to see what would happen next.
If he gets an opportunity, I mean, Tank has been tweeting about him today.
What did Tank say?
I mean, you want me to verbatim? I mean, I can give the clean version.
Let me know, because I don't be on Twitter, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, all right, so this is pretty much stop eating, do that, this little end fighting on Friday night. He's not even worth mentioning. And Buddy's a B, code B, tell him to do something.
I ain't gonna lie. Tank gonna say what he gonna say. You know what I'm saying? It's just trash talk for real, for real. Tank know what's up with Keyshawn. They done sparred. You know what I'm saying? They done sparred plenty of times. So it's like, I don't really know, but I'm gonna just leave that as that. You know what I'm saying? But Keyshawn gonna go ahead and punish this guy on Friday, you know what I'm saying? Then whatever Tank come across, we gonna punish him too, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the same shit.
Their relationship has changed completely over the years. What started with shared training and mutual respect has turned into one of boxing's biggest rivalries. They went from working in the gym together to publicly calling each other out and discussing a possible fight. The contrast is hard to ignore. Keyshawn once praised Tank and respected everything he had achieved in boxing. Today, that respect has been replaced by criticism and repeated challenges, showing how their relationship has evolved into a fierce rivalry that fans are eager to see settled in the ring.
You got a chance to work with Gervonta out here. What was that experience like? Anything you could share?
The experience was great, and what's crazy about that is this time around, it was like, all right, we older now. There's more skills involved. It's like, all right, now let's see how it's going to go this time. And when I got in the ring, I'm not going to lie, he surprised me with how much defense he really had. You know, of course, I was looking out for the power of, like, off the rip. I was looking out for his power. But when I started, like, when I was attacking and trying to set stuff up, like, he got, like, good upper body movement, and he got some good legs when he used them. So he surprised me with his defense. But it was a very technical fight. Technical sparring match. And I definitely learned that, like I said, his defense. Like, I definitely learned that he got some great defense. And it's not really easy to hit this guy. And I had to work to get to him. But overall, it was great sparring. And we were...
Keyshawn Davis made a major statement with his dominant win over Gustavo Lemos. What was expected to be a competitive lightweight fight quickly became a one-sided performance. Even though Lemos entered the ring after missing weight by more than 6 pounds, giving him a clear size advantage, he couldn't make a count from the opening round. Keyshawn took control with his speed, skill, and power. He dropped Lemos 3 times in the second round before the referee stopped the fight, adding another impressive victory to his record and strengthening his status as one of boxing's fastest rising contenders.
He was over by 6.4 pounds at the weigh-in. He was that's a left counter. Davis, and down goes Lemos. As he's playing Matador for moments, goes downstairs with a vicious right hook, and that left hook puts him on stanky legs and face first on the mat. And backwards. Don't dance too early now, Keyshawn, because Lemos is still dangerous. But not if you can continue to land those powerful shots. And that's how you end the fight. Keyshawn Davis said, I don't care if he's King Kong. If he comes into my house, he's going to pay the price. And boy, did Lemos pay the price.
The atmosphere in Norfolk, Virginia was electric as hometown fans came out in full support of Keyshawn Davis. The crowd cheered every moment of the fight, and the excitement grew with each dominant round. When the referee stopped the contest, the arena erupted, celebrating a memorable victory that gave the hometown favorite another standout performance.
Excitement, huh? Talk about coming in here and fighting a guy who was heavier.
Yeah.
You talked about not having no concern, but just talking about that, getting ready to fight somebody who was heavier.
No, I really didn't have concern, man. I'm gonna keep giving y'all the same answer, man. All glory to God. He gave me the strength to go in there and fight through this week. Like, y'all don't even know, my sisters had a whole car accident today. And they hurt. My sister's head was, all of them, their head was hurting, back was hurting. Like, they literally could have got taken out today. The devil didn't want this to happen, but look what happened. It was still a glorious night. I told y'all it's gonna be a movie. What is the movie?
After the victory, Keyshawn quickly turned his attention to his next goal. During his post-fight interview, he called out Gervonta "Tank" Davis, delivering the memorable message, "Hey, Gervonta, knock, knock," to make it clear who he wants to fight next. The call-out showed Keyshawn's confidence and his belief that he's ready for boxing's biggest names. Instead of looking for an easier opponent, he made it clear that Tank is his top target. By calling out Tank after such a dominant win, Keyshawn kept their rivalry alive and added even more excitement to the possibility of a future showdown.
Hey, a world title. But also, we gonna come back to Norfolk, man, so y'all don't forget about me. Y'all keep supporting DB3. But a world title definitely gonna be next. 2025, we got big plans for everybody in the boxing world. Hey, Gervonta, knock, knock.
You've been on that all week. Listen.
For Tank, a fight with Keyshawn would be about more than just another big event. As one of boxing's biggest stars, he has spent years proving himself at the highest level. A win over Keyshawn would strengthen his reputation and answer critics who believe he's avoiding the sport's rising contenders. That IT would also add another major victory to his career by defeating one of boxing's fastest rising prospects. Such a result would silence many of the doubts surrounding his opposition and further solidify his place among the sport's elite.
Like I said before, every time he has came to me, when I say who you want to fight, it doesn't matter. So he don't pick and choose. So if y'all want to criticize anybody, criticize me, or criticize Leonard Ellaby, or criticize whoever, but don't criticize the fighters.
For Keyshawn, a fight with Tank could be the biggest moment of his career. A victory would instantly raise his profile, turning him from a rising contender into one of boxing's biggest names. It would prove he can compete with and defeat the best fighters in the lightweight division. More importantly, beating a fighter like Tank would show that he's no longer just a promising prospect. It would establish him as a true championship-level contender and a serious force at the top of the division.
TFE was running from me. I'm not chasing you, TFE. Who else? I'm not trying to fight Shakur, so stop mentioning.
Can Lamont Roach sell 10,000 tickets? Keyshawn.
At the same time, overlooking Keyshawn would be a mistake. He has grown beyond the role of a rising prospect, and his dominant second-round stoppage of Gustavo Lemos only reinforced the belief that he's ready for the biggest challenges of his career. That performance also highlighted his ability to overcome disadvantages. Even against a bigger opponent, Keyshawn used his speed, timing, and technical skills to control the fight from start to finish, further proving he has what it takes to compete with the lightweight division's elite.
Though, that Keyshawn Davis is ready to step into the ring with one of those guys and fight for a world title?
Truth be told, Brian, I literally just got off the phone. I just hung up the phone with Shakur saying I gotta do an interview with you, and I'm like, cool, what you think? Because I'm a person that really...
The history between these two makes the rivalry even more compelling. This isn't a feud that started overnight. For years, Keyshawn has targeted Tank, viewing a fight against one of boxing's biggest stars as the ultimate test of his skills. With every victory and every public call-out, he's moved closer to that goal. Now, riding a wave of confidence and momentum, Keyshawn believes he's ready for the challenge. If the fight happens, he'll step into the ring convinced it's the opportunity he's been working toward for years.
When Light Skin posted those messages about me sparring, I was really looking at it like, okay, so what? That I DM'd you about sparring. So what? No cap. Since when y'all take sparring into consideration of shit? So what? So what? What was his point in even doing that? Like, what was he trying to get with it? That I'm trying to ride his coattail? Like, bro, I don't need you. I don't have to fight you. I'm making real. I don't need you, bro. I don't need you, bro. I do not need you, bro. I don't. If you want to fight me, send me a contract. But if you don't, I'm gonna be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm gonna make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you, little dude. Little dwarf, Oopa Loopa.
Keyshawn has the tools to trouble anyone in the lightweight division. His fast hands, sharp boxing skills, and knockout power make him a dangerous opponent. Many believe he has the talent to push Tank harder than most fighters. Young, confident, and determined, Keyshawn approaches every fight with something to prove. Adding even more intrigue are reports that Floyd Mayweather has been working with Keyshawn. If that partnership continues, it could give him valuable guidance from one of boxing's greatest champions. The mix of Keyshawn's talent and Mayweather's experience has made a potential fight with Tank even more exciting for fans. That development has added even more intrigue to the rivalry. Reports connecting Floyd Mayweather to Keyshawn's training camp have sparked plenty of discussion, especially given Floyd's history with Tank. The idea of Tank's former mentor helping prepare a possible opponent has only increased the excitement and anticipation surrounding a potential showdown. As the rivalry continues to grow, more fans and analysts believe Keyshawn has a real chance to upset Tank. His recent performances, rising confidence, and rapid progress in the lightweight division have convinced many that he has the ability to make the fight highly competitive. While Tank remains the proven star with an impressive track record, the conversation has shifted. Keyshawn is no longer seen as just another challenger. Many now view him as a legitimate threat capable of pushing one of boxing's biggest names to the limit.
What's your thoughts on that type of performance as a rising star in boxing?
Where you at, Tank? Where you at? Where you at, Tank? That's what was my thoughts. I mean, the call out too after the performance. Come on, man. Look, man, Keyshawn showed. Look, this is what I've been waiting on from Keyshawn, man. Keyshawn has been kind of hot and cold. He finally put it together, man. He got his mental right. His team is right. His skill is on fire, on point, man. And he did it under these circumstances and this pressure. Behind this crowd, man, that dude is a star, bro. Seriously, man. All that weight on his back, bro, he put it down. He was even dealing with his brothers, man. His brothers, his sister singing the national anthem. It was a family affair, bro.
He said his sister had a car crash too prior to today too.
Fire, man. Newborn child as well, man, and he was able to manage all of this.
Keyshawn's dominant would also earn praise from one of boxing's biggest stars, Terrence Crawford. After watching the fight, Crawford said Keyshawn has developed into a fighter capable of competing with anyone in the division, including Gervonta Tank Davis. Support from a champion like Crawford carries real weight. His comments reinforce the belief that Keyshawn is no longer just a rising prospect, but a legitimate contender who can challenge the lightweight division's biggest names, adding even more excitement to a potential fight with Tank.
Hey, buddy Shakur, just one question. How did Keyshawn look, man?
Like a superstar. You ready for whoever coming next, man? That boy ready. He been ready, actually. You know what I mean? It's just given the opportunity, that's all it is.
You got two little brothers that is closing on Tank. You know, one of them gonna get him.
One of them gonna get him.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a great night of boxing when they do.
Awesome.
Terrence Crawford wasn't the only respected boxer impressed by Keyshawn's recent success. Richardson Hitchens also praised his dominant knockout victory, joining the growing list of fighters who believe Keyshawn is ready for the biggest challenges in boxing. His latest performance has clearly earned the respect of the boxing community. With top champions and leading contenders backing his ability, the hype surrounding a potential fight with Gervonta Tank Davis continues to grow, strengthening the belief that Keyshawn has become a serious threat in the lightweight division.
Is Keyshawn ready based on this performance to take on Tank Davis, and how does that fight play out?
I feel like Keyshawn is ready to take on a guy like Tank. I think that Keyshawn is one of the most skillful fighters in the sport of boxing. I always told Keyshawn since a young kid he can fight. I just don't like the simple fact that he's running on media and not keeping a buck, saying that he was beating me up and Shakur had to like rile me up to spar him, because this make no sense. Shakur is a better boxer than Keyshawn, and if I'm in there doing millions of rounds with Shakur, what makes you think that Shakur has to hype me up to spar Keyshawn? Like, but it is what it is. He got to hype himself up. He got to build himself. I don't really try to pay too much mind to that, but like I said, Keyshawn is a great fighter. I always thought Keyshawn was a great fighter.
Gervonta Tank Davis isn't the only big name in Keyshawn's sights. Frank Martin has also entered the conversation after the two nearly came to blows during a previous encounter, creating even more interest in a possible matchup. Since then, talk of a fight has continued to grow. With both fighters eager to face top competition, many believe the rivalry could eventually be settled in the ring. Whether it's Tank or Frank Martin, Keyshawn has made it clear that he's targeting the biggest names in the lightweight division.
Hey, you been knowing me though. I'm just getting to know you, sir.
I don't know shit about you.
They been knowing me. I'm just getting to know you, sir. You know I've been staying no business.
I ain't know who you was.
I've been staying no business. This what I've been doing.
You on this business.
Boy, since the Olympics, since before the Olympics, I bet you been knowing what I've been doing, right?
I ain't even
Man, stop playing with me. Bro, been knowing what I've been doing.
I ain't know you was. I ain't know you was. What you talking about?
I bet you know what the fuck I am now. You talking about pushing up. I'm on that same shit I've been on. These niggas is crazy.
Hey, look, when motherfuckers want to fight, when motherfuckers want to fight, we gonna get that shit done.
Talk to your promoter, just like you said. Go talk to your promoter.
You heard me?
Talk to your promoter.
Like this. All right, everybody, we gotta go.
This nigga's so crazy. This nigga's crazy.
At this stage of his career, Keyshawn Davis appears focused on facing the biggest names in the lightweight division. He continues to call out top opponents, making it clear that he wants to test himself against the best. With every challenge, he's reinforcing his reputation as a fearless contender determined to reach the top of the division.
Man, I don't play. Like, I don't do all that talking and then just do it to do it. You know what I mean? Like, all the shit he was saying about me, it was like, I had never seen him a day in my life.
Yeah.
You know, never been around him, never nothing. So like when I seen him, like, I see him across from me, like, and he been talking all this shit. So I would expect him to say something to me. You know what I mean? So I'm doing the interview and I'm looking over there. I'm waiting for them to come where I'm at.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm looking and he finna get up out of there. So I'm like, nah, I gotta go press, bro. I gotta holler at him real quick. Just to let him know, like, bro, I'm not one of the ones who just doing all that fat mouthing, bro. Like, I'ma press up on, if it's a nigga talking or something, I'm pressing it. Me, bro, I'm like, I'm a solid dude. I just ain't one of the ones who finna just act a certain way just because this fight is finna happen. Like, nah, like, when you bring it out, it's gonna just naturally come out. I can't pump fake.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest boxing news and updates. Now it's your turn. Who do you think wins if Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Keyshawn Davis finally step into the ring? Share your prediction in the comments below. Thanks for your support, and we'll see you in the next video.